Today's episode of I Want Video is made possible by Bluehost. Bluehost is the fast, easy way to get your sites online with 24-hour support, unlimited hosting space, and unlimited domains, all for only $6.95 per month. I'm Ray the Video Guy, and this is the show that helps you make money using the power of video. Now, many of you may not realize this, but I actually started my career in video shooting video for real estate. I worked for Coldwell Banker up in the New England region, traveling around Rhode Island and Massachusetts and Connecticut, taking images of properties. Now, back then, video for real estate was pretty bad because internet video was choppy, it was slow, it was grainy. It just wasn't ready for prime time. But nowadays, that has all changed, which is why we're going to take a closer look at using video for real estate as we go through the lens. I often like to tell people that there's really no bad use for video in business. However, I truly believe there is no business more suited for video than real estate. The reason is, one, it is a very visual business. I mean, think about one thing right now. When an agent hands you their business card, what's the one thing you notice about it? It's got their picture right on it because they want you to see them. They want you to know them and understand them. What better way to do that than with video? Now, video for real estate can be used in a number of different ways, but I'm going to highlight 4 quick ways that real estate can really benefit from using video. The first is through property tours. And that's where a video camera is brought into a house, gone around, showing the kitchen, the living room, the family room. And there is no other medium that's going to show you the sights and sounds better than video. Now, the second thing that they can use it for is for agent profiles. Now, these are just like typical small business videos, except it's specific for the agent, where the agent sits down in front of the camera and tells the world who they are, what areas they serve, why you should choose them, and why they are the best real estate agent in the world. Now, I mentioned those two first because those two things actually kind of go hand in hand. Because if you've got a property tour, then you need to have yourself at the beginning of it telling them who you are and why they should choose you. Now, you might be wondering, why would you want to do that? Well, there's one big reason for that. If you get 100 views or 200 views or 5 million views of your property tour, only one person is going to buy that property. However, every single person who watches that video could hire you as their agent to buy or sell their home, which means you want to be in front of that camera telling them who you are and showing that you are the true professional for that area, the expert, the person they can trust, the person they already know. Which is why on every tour you should be on there telling them these things. Now, the other 2 areas that are great for real estate when it comes to video would be the community tours, where people can actually see videos of the community that these houses are in. And the other one would be the brokerage video, where there's an actual video for the brokerage itself, where they showcase the different agents, show them what they offer and what makes them different and what they have for buyers and sellers. And those videos are just like the small business videos that you'd see for any other company. Now, I don't have enough time to go into detail on all of these types of videos for real estate, but if you would like to learn more about property videos or agent videos or brokerage videos or community videos, simply click Consult with Ray, listed below this video. Now it's time to answer your questions with, how the heck do I... This week's letter comes from Jerry in Utah, and since we're focusing on real estate, it's a question about real estate and video. And Jerry says, "Dear Ray, I have been toying with the idea of using video for all of my properties, but I don't know whether to do them myself or to hire somebody to do them." Well, Jerry, that is a great question. It all comes down to a couple of factors. The first is, 1, do you have the skills to be able to do it yourself? 2, do you have the equipment? And 3, do you have the time? Because remember, video for real estate or video for anything is not an easy task. You've got to schedule the time to go out and shoot every single home that you want to do. You've got to go out and learn how to edit the videos, and you've got to take the time to edit them. You've got to buy the editing equipment. You've got to buy a decent camera, a tripod, a microphone, and you've got to be able to have the skills to use them without making everybody ill when they watch your videos. So the bottom line is your time best spent learning all of these things, buying all this equipment, and doing all these videos, or are you better off going out and doing what you do best, selling your houses and getting new customers while somebody else does the videos for you faster, quicker, and probably a little bit better? That's what you have to look at when you decide. Personally, for me, I think people are always better off doing what they do best and just outsourcing whatever they don't do as well. Now, if you need a resource on how to find a videographer in your area for real estate, you can go to www.welcomemat.com. That's 2 L's in welcome. And on there, they have a list of videographers who specialize in real estate from across the country. So go out there, check it out, welcomemat.com. It's a great resource, and you'll be able to find somebody who can do this for you for probably about the same price that you would pay for a virtual tour. It's a good resource, and you'll probably get better results than if you do it yourself. Don't be discouraged, though. If you want to do it yourself, remember you can do it. It just takes a little bit of time and practice. And if you need to learn more, you can consult with me by clicking below, and that's Consult with Ray. Now, speaking of real estate video, I want to take this time to tell you a little bit about OpenHouseHD.com. OpenHouseHD.com is a source for using video for real estate. They provide home tours, information, consulting, and all sorts of help for anybody wanting to get into real estate video. So check them out at OpenHouseHD.com. Well, that wraps it up for this week's episode of I Want Video. Remember, there is no better way to connect with your customers than through the power of video. Join us next week when we're going to take a look at how the Yellow Pages can help you with your online video. I'm Ray the Video Guy, and this is the show that helps you make more money using the power of video.